to this section. Yeah.
Okay. And this is opposed to Derek. So Derek, let's say you have a sister who is 15 years now already ameshaza mtoi. Would you advise them to take contraceptives?
Actually niko na sister na alizaa. Yeah, like ni kama umeread. Like naweza mu-advise actually CIK family planning or something like that. Yeah, jijue tu like kutumia condoms kujiprotect juu ameshapata pregnancy for the first time na ikalead akadrop shule. So kujichunga na nafaa kutumia hizo contraceptives ndio avoid pregnancy tena. Yeah, hizi leta tena mtoto wa pili. Like that's not possible. So yeah, it's advisable kumwambia. Though yeah, ni hivyo tu. Sitaki kusema, sitaki kuendelea.
Okay. Marion, what about kama sister Derek? He's very adamant with her decision about not taking contraceptive because unajua kuna misconceptions za contraceptive mingi sana that unaweza kosa kuzaa tena like all that. Na maybe ni mtu hata anataka kuwa na watoto sita in the future. What would you advise him? What would you advise her?
Hata kama wanasemanga anza mapema. But I think with such kind of a person, I think you sit down and reason with this person that yes, you put all the cards on the table, and then you tell her yes, you don't want to use contraceptive, which is true because everybody has a right to expression because of this and this and this, which ni ukweli. But pia usipotumia contraceptive pia kuna hii na hii na hii na hii inaweza kuhapenia. So we weigh the balance. So which one carries more weight? Ikikataa, then I think the only thing you can advise this lady to do is use a condom because the once amekuwa mtu mwenye amepata.
So just the last question. It's a matter of honesty or dishonesty. Like unaweza amua kutuambia ukweli ama tuambie uongo, but yote tachuku. Ayavaje.
Wow.
Guys, keep it locked on Ivan, the street captain, street daddy, street baba yao, your number one infoteller. And always know that the body language speaks for itself. Keep it locked. Here's more people and take a sip with Ivan, the street captain, the street daddy, the street baba yao, your number one infoteller. So tell a friend to do what? Subscribe, comment, like, share.
Yes.
Wafanye nini ingine?
Wa comment, wa subscribe na pia wa share.
Okay.
Hi guys.
Ngoja. Acha kwanza wajiintroduce.
No,
Acha kwanza wajiintroduce. You know Marion? Okay. Like kuna tuka vibe fulani umeanza nayo, but you'll tell us why. Anyway, guys, let's kick it off. So, kama uja subscribe, make sure to subscribe, like and comment kama kawaida. And guys, today we have upper topic motto, but let's first of all wajiintroduce. What's your beautiful name?
I'm Michelle.
Michelle.
Yeah.
I'm Marion.
You're Marion. So what is it about Michelle?
Michelle. Michelle like engaging people and having all talks. Anyhow.
What is all talks?
All talks. Talking about life, like life in all dimensions. Be it about the day-to-day lives that is revolving around sexual, getting work and all that.
Okay. What about Marion?
Marion is a girl. She loves laughing a lot. She's an introvert somehow. I don't know whether this is pride or this is truth. She's pretty sharp and intelligent. She loves fun. Okay. She loves living in the moment and also living ahead. I think that's it.
Okay. And on my father end, we have my producer. Atajiintroduce pia bro.
Si mnanijua tu ni Derek. Yeah. There's nothing much to explain. Wananijua.
Venye mnajua director Derek. So guys, let's dive straight into it. Marion and Michelle. So today we're going to have a conversation about condom and early pregnancy. Are you ready?
Sure.
Are you ready? Okay. So but before tuanze, like unajua Marion akianza kujintroduce, I thought like you're going to recite a poem or something. Anyway, sorry for the shades. I was just saying, and it's just a by the way. And so what do you think when it comes to early pregnancy, Michelle?
What do I think about early pregnancy?
Yes.
It's because like maybe people as like teens are sexually active just because maybe due to the environments they are exposed to sexual stuff, so making them to be sexually active, you know, and sometimes maybe because of how they are being raised, and since nowadays everything is online, so they get exposed to this to this stuff that is sex, leading them to be like they maybe have what do I say? They have unprotected sex, and for that reason, leading them to get pregnant. Yeah, and sometimes because of that, it makes them maybe to abort the pregnancies simply because they are not ready to be parents. And sometimes they lack the support, you know, and maybe the parents also advise them to get rid of the pregnancy, maybe just because they know that itakuwa aibu, you know. So for that, they make that, you know. So that's what I can say about early pregnancies.
So what about you, Maria?
I think this is my thought on this whole early pregnancy thing. I think it is so ironical that when we have a lot of education concerning sex and everything pertaining it, is the same time that we have so many cases of early pregnancy and all those pregnancy issues and everything that comes with it. And I think it is because that what we call sex education, sometimes some things, if you look at it and if you listen to the people, not all of them, but if you listen to some of the people who are teaching these things in schools and are teaching our kids and all that, I think there's a lot of misinformation in the name of education about early pregnancies and about early sex. Yeah.
Okay. And when it comes to condoms, like at what age maybe did you come to know about condoms?
I wouldn't really tell at what age, but I think at an early age. But this, you know, those kitambo analog eras where we knew like condoms were like balloons. Then parents are like, don't use this. They never told us exactly what they are. So we came to realize about them on our own. So, you know, that is what I could say. So condoms should be taught to children who are like adolescents, so that just in case they get sexually active, because you cannot tell when a child would get sexually active, so that they be aware of condoms, so that they would protect not only early pregnancies but also the diseases that come through sex. Yeah.
Okay, about early pregnancy and condom, maybe this question I'll pose to my director. So maybe like kwako, do you think like the usage of condom mostly at this early age, like it's that essential?
Kutumia condom at this early age, yeah, it's essential. Do those children when you're wanatumia at that early age bado wako sexually active, so they can still reproduce, so it's essential juu bado when they mate bado they can wanaweza kuwa pregnant, so it's essential.
Okay, and right now when you're tunaona like how the society is, I'll just try to be audible, just stay the mic. So when you say tunaona like kids wanna get exposed with the sex content, almost like even 8 years kids know these things, right? So like mtoto kawe, would you want to teach them about condom ama contraceptives?
Juu washakuwa exposed, sasa ni utabidi tu mfunze juu there's no other way, hakuna otherwise. Alafu like wanakuwa exposed most of the time juu ya kuishi in a single room, unajua uko ghetto, so most of the parents unajua mnalala curtain imedivide pekee, so the kid anaona everything that's happening, lakini anajifanya amelala, so ataenda experiment aone venye ina work. So akifika that 8 years akwe so much so utajua tu mtoto wako like akiwa exposed to something utajua like so utaanza kumfunza as early as possible ndio asilete hiyo diseases na pregnancies. So ni poa kumfunza at that early age kama ashakuwa exposed.
So maybe Marion, like what is this early stage?
Early stage in relation to what?
In relation to
early stage, come out
awareness about condom to your kids and to your young ones, maybe if you have sisters or something.
According to me, I'll not define early age by number,
Okay.
and I'll not define early age by maturity. I'll define early age by knowledge, and by knowledge in this way, that for me, they say that right now what people are advocating is let's teach kids about sex at an early age. But if you ask me, I'll say let's teach people about sex at an early age. Defining early age by knowledge is this is what I mean, that for me the early age is immediately this kid knows about sex, whether amejua at 4 years, amejua at 8, amejua at 15, amejua at 20. That's an early age for that person to know about that thing. That's how I'd advise early age. And once they get once amejua there is sex, when I'll call it an early age to start teaching these people, whether it's my kid or whoever, about sex. That's the sex, about early pregnancy, about condom. And I think I'll be so keen as to give him or her the right information about it, because I cannot give the information if I cannot give my 4-year-old daughter a disclaimer. I am not a mother, but I cannot give my 4-year-old daughter the information that I'll give my 20-year-old daughter about sex, because the information that I'll give her, the information that I'll give my 20-year-old daughter is the information just right for her mind to be able to pick it up. But I cannot give that same information to my 4-year-old daughter about it, because it will be too much for her to take. And this is what I was talking about in the beginning, about in misinformation. Sisi tunachukua hiyo information venye iko raw, yenye tunapea mtu wa 50 ndo tunapea mtoi wa 4 years, yenye tunapea mtu wa 20 ndo tunapea mtoi wa 3 years concerning sex. I think these things should be filtered such that there is things about sex that a 4-year-old kid should know. There's things about sex that a 8-year-old kid should know. There's things about sex that a 20-year-old should know. And there are things about sex that a 50-year-old should know. I think this education should be progressing as they advance with age. That's what I would say.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And this I'll pose to Michelle. Like maybe, let's say if your younger brother, do you have a small cabro?
Yeah, I do.
How many years?
I think he's 13 or 14. Yeah.
Exactly my question. So now your 14, 13 brother comes to you and tells you that he wants to have sex with the girlfriend, right? Would you advise them to use a condom, or what would you advise them right now? And they are so eager to do it.
Okay, I wouldn't advise him to have sex, but since, I will give it a leeway that he might not like take my words serious. That means he might go on and have sex. Yeah. So that means besides advising him not to have sex, I would tell him the information required for sex. Yeah. Tell him that if in case you do it, this and this, no precaution, like know how to go about it, and yourself, protect yourself, and also protect the girl, of course. Because if he's 14, it means maybe he's dating someone who is maybe 12 years or 13 or 14 like him, yeah.
Or maybe in relation, what about if he was dating like someone older?
Dating someone older? I wouldn't...
So they surpass their thinking capacity and all that, so...
Okay, so you see, if they're dating someone older, I don't think, I wouldn't advise that. But if that happened and it happens to share with me, because I'm believing, if he's dating someone older, this person is maybe controlling him. So I don't think he would have that space to tell me that, you know what, Michelle, I'm going to do this with this girl, So... But because of that risk of dating someone older, I would know this someone might be sexually active and know the caution. So I would before even he tells me that, I would teach him how to go about and handle relationships, given that I'm older than him and of course I have more knowledge than him when it comes to this section. Yeah.
Okay. And this I'll pose to Derek. So Derek, let's say, so just the last question. It's a matter of honesty or dishonesty. Like unaweza amua kutuambia ukweli ama tuambie uongo, but yote tachuku. Aya vaje.
Wow. Stop it.
Guys, keep it locked on Ivan the Street Captain, Street Daddy, Street Baba Yao, your number one infoteller. And always know that the body language speaks.